Welcome back.
to another episode of the Good News from Yurt Nation.
That's right, everybody. Good news from Yurt Nation. We're just bringing that daily dose of the good news, which is the gospel, right? But we're actually going through, these first couple months, anyways, or first month, going through the Old Testament a little bit, bouncing through some of these devotions. And this one is in 1 Samuel. 1 Samuel chapter 1, verses 1 through 10. It tells us where old Samuel come from, you know. I'm not going to read all of it. Y'all can check it out. But verses 1 through 10 is where this is based off of. And so verse 1 says, Now there was a certain man of Ramoth Sophim and of Mount Ephraim, and his name was Elkanah, the son of Jeroham. And he had two wives. Verse 2, the name of one was Hannah, and the other was Peninnah. And Peninnah had children, but Hannah had no children. And then we're going to go on down to verse 10. And she was in bitterness of soul, and prayed unto the Lord, and wept much. Hannah cried out to God, because she wanted to have a child. So this is about Hannah, about Samuel, and about God blessing, And so here we go. Hannah was a devout woman living in ancient Israel, but she struggled with infertility. In her society, value was often measured by how many children, especially sons, a woman could have. And you could only imagine. Despite the fact that Hannah's husband truly loved her, she was heartbroken. She desperately wanted a son. And especially if you see the time and where you're at right there, where, the second wife, and they had many then, because it was allowed by God, but, she had children. And I'm sure she had sons and daughters as well, because it says she had children. But Hannah wanted a son. During one of the family's yearly trips to the tabernacle of offers sacrifices to God, Hannah was overwhelmed with grief. While the rest of her family participated in the rituals, Hannah poured out her heart in silent prayer. Her lips moved and tears streamed down her face, but no sound came out. God heard Hannah's heartfelt and emotional prayer. She named her baby Samuel, which means ask of the Lord. With her unselfish heart and the leadership of Eli, Samuel grew up to be a man of God. He became a prayer warrior of his time and announced two of Israel's kings and served as high priest and judge. Hannah's prayers were heard and she responded in faithfulness. God sees and knows what hurts our hearts. And he does, y'all. Y'all know that. If you've experienced anything in your life, I know you've experienced how God knows and God sees your hurts of our hearts. Offer your hurt to him if you haven't. If you still hurt, which we do, we're human. We're of the flesh. We're gonna have hurts, and we're gonna have old hurts come up too. It just does. We feel like we can fight them off and pray them away. And we do, but yet we always seem to, they just come back just as like a gentle breeze blows sometimes.
Yeah.
But God sees and knows what hurts our hearts. Offer your hurt to him with complete faithfulness and trust that he created and knows the ultimate plan. We can rest in his good and faithful love. Yeah, we can rest and know, just like Hannah, she cried out and prayed silently, like nobody heard her, and no tears, but she was weeping. And God knew it, just like we do in those times that we've prayed for something and just we want it so bad that we're in grief, like Hannah. God, just know that God knows and sees our hearts, our hurts.
Yeah.
And
he's got call waiting anytime.
he don't have to have call waiting.
I'm just saying he's there for each and every person in the whole wide world.
That's why it says he's omnipresent. For one, he's always present. He says he will never leave us.
Or forsake us.
And so even as a Christian, we know that he even dwells within us.
I
So
like I always believe that's how we have power.
we
when
have so much power we don't even realize.
when we have him so close.
Yes. And we can do anything. We can do anything and overcome anything with God.
That's right.
Because
you
now
guys.
we've tried and other people in that I'm talking to, I'm sure, have tried to do it on your own, ain't you?
I have.
You know, you're going to do it on your own because you know better, and every
you know more than anybody.
we just know every yeah. And then life happens, and we find out how little we really are, and but
Yeah.
how important we really are. And yeah, we're just amongst billions on this earth. But we can be all that we can be with God. Like he's got the ultimate plan and goal for each of us in his plan. And yeah, we don't know it. We don't know it.
Mm-mm.
And that's hard, ain't it? That's hard sometimes to just say, I don't know what's going to happen, but I know it's going to be okay.
That Bible verse
That's
comes
hard.
to my mind. Be still and know that I am God.
Right.
It's in Psalms, I think. Psalms.
Yeah, I believe it is. I can't remember it.
I
right
can't
now.
remember.
Maybe y'all can let us know in the
Yeah,
comments.
let us know in the comments.
But yeah, and it's this right here, this connection that we can have together, opening up this word, reading a devotion written by somebody. Yes, but it's opening up his true and living word, that good news that lets us know wherever you're at in this life, a walk of life, with
Yeah.
whether you're like Hannah in just full-blown grief, full stage, all alarms on, grief, and it's going on. I know that, and I wish I could help, but I can't. But I know God can.
I wish I could.
And I know He will. So
He knows. He's there. He's the one with the
He's
big
there.
shoulders. The
He-
only one
He's
when
there.
you think about it.
We just got to know when Satan lies to us with this spiritual warfare battle that we got going on, good versus evil. Yes, we do. Just know that God, we can whisper, we can thank His name, and we got that power. You know what I mean? Like Hannah with a silent prayer and weeping much. Well, He answered her prayer. He gave her her son. And boy, oh boy, as you go through Samuel, you find out more and more about Eli. I mean, about Eli, but I mean Samuel. And then that this devotion touched on it just a little bit of what he did. God used him, boy. God used him. And He can use you. He can use me. He can use Cynthia. He can use us, right?
Alex, that I know you're there,
Yeah.
and I know you see me.
That's right. So there we go, guys. We appreciate y'all watching and going along with us on this. You know what I mean? And yeah, have a beautiful day, right?
Have a beautiful day.
And we'll see y'all on the beautiful next one. Love y'all after every one of you.
Yeah.
Have a good weekend. Yeah.
And I just want to say, you guys, to everyone, please don't ever give up, because you're so special. You're so worth.
Yeah.
You've got to. Whoa! I need to practice
That
more.
is not looking too good on the heart, but whatever.
It meant from my heart.
Okay.
And hug yourself so tight. See you on the next one.
Okay, that's right.
Love you guys, okay?
Yeah. We're out of here. Have a good day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're